Try again and see if I said something in, so let's see. Hi there. Good morning. Today we're going to do, it's, any sort of residual anger left in the body can kind of stick around and loom for a while and be pushed down. I recently, it's been described to me like emotion and how it works in yogic philosophy. It's experiencing emotion. It as you experience it, and if you don't let it go, and kind of how it moves in the body. And so, it starts in the chest, and then it moves its way down, 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 down. The more you hold on to it, the more you resurface it, and try to experience it again. Again, just holding on to these emotions. They'll get pushed further down, and the further down that they get pushed, the harder it is for them to be expelled. So that's why they say your liver is the organ that holds anger, which, makes sense thinking about alcoholism, things like that, like depressants usually kind of sit in the liver after they're consumed as well. So, and the liver is kind of a fiery organ. So this Kriya will kind of help with that, and just kind of expelling any sort of deep anger that may be still looming around, that's been pushed down over years, lifetimes. You usually feel pretty good when you're done. So let's get started. Hands open on the knees, eyes closed down. Nice deep breaths. And FYI, I have my 2-year-old son is here, so you hear little voices in the background. That's what's going on. Try to bring yourself into your body, into your breath. Release any feelings or thoughts of the past, feelings or thoughts on the future. Bring yourself into the present moment, into your body right here, right now. The best way to do that is just focus on your breath. Breath is the most constant thing that connects us with the world around us. And let's just start lifting the shoulders up on an inhale. Exhale, shrug them down. Exhale, shrug them down. And lift the shoulders up. Exhale, roll back and down. The head to the back, ear to other shoulder, chin to chest. big circles, opening up that cervical spine. And when you're ready, nice straight spine, neutral spine. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath gently. Roll the eyes of that third eye. Pull up on the pelvic floor. And exhale, relax. Do some Sufi breaths. Don't stop breathing deep. And switch directions. Try to get all those corners of the hips. And inhale, nice straight spine. Hold the breath, roll the eyes at third eye again. Pull up on that pelvic floor. And exhale, relax. And let's bring the arms up 60 degrees, thumbs out, curl the other fingers into the pad, the upper pad of the palm. And we're going to begin breath of fire here. Rapid inhale, exhale, in and out through the nose. When you exhale, pull the belly button in towards the back of the spine. Focus on that exhale. The inhale should come automatically. Try to keep the arms nice and straight, shoulders away from the ears. It's called ego eradicator because it's meant to eradicate the ego, burn the ego away. And inhale deeply. Hold the breath gently. Bring the thumbs to touch over the head. Once the thumbs touch, open up the palms. Exhale. Release the hands down on the knees. Breathe. Yeah, let's rub the palms together, make some heat. Place the palms in prayer on the chest. We'll tune in Om Namo Gurudev Namo 3 times, evening out the energy in the room, making me the student, you the teacher, me the teacher, you the student, and vice versa, as well as just connecting us with all the lineage of teachings that has been brought to us today. So Om Namo Gurudev Namo 3 times. Inhale to prepare. Exhale out the mouth. And again, inhale. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo. Inhale. Hold the breath gently. Vibrate that mantra outward silently. And exhale, relax. Let's come to hands and knees. We're going to be in cat-cows here. Warm up the spine. Inhale, chin up, tailbone up. Exhale, curl the spine. Tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. Inhale. Exhale. Pull the belly button down on the inhale. Exhale, pull it up towards the back of the spine, towards the ceiling. Open the chest on the inhale. Open the shoulder blades on the exhale. And inhale. Chin up, tailbone up. Hold the breath. Roll the eyes to that third eye. Pull in on that pelvic floor. And exhale. Relax the spine. Shake it. Head and hips to one side and the other. You're going to take the right arm out. Stick the left leg out. So opposite arm, opposite leg. Reach here. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the elbow and knee to touch underneath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And inhale, stretch out. Exhale, release the hand and knee down. To the other side. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, knee to elbow. Push out from the heel, flexing that foot. And inhale, stretch. Exhale, release. Hands and knees. And let's just come to child's pose. Spread the knees, toes to touch, seat to your heels. Extend the arms out long, forehead towards the mat. Breathe here. Breathe into your lower back. So place the belly so it's at least resting on part of your thighs. And then you can breathe into your belly and that'll push on your lower back, opening up your lower back. And let's walk the hands over to the right side of the mat, stretching that left side. You can even bring your left hand, place it on top of your right hand. Breathe into that left side. And walk the hands over to the left, right hand on top of the left. Breathe into that right side. And walk the hands towards the middle. Take a couple breaths here. And let's walk the hands towards the knees. Come on up. We're gonna swing the legs out in front of us. Legs straight. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, reach for toes, ankles, shins. Belly and chest towards the thighs. We're going to inhale here, bring the chest high. Exhale, lower the elbows down towards the mat. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. Exhale. And inhale up. Exhale, lower down, bring the hands on either side, palms face up, just fall over the legs. Breathe here. Rise up. Exhale, come lying all the way on your back with your feet on the mat, knees bent. And just a bridge, inhaling and exhaling. So palms face down on the mat, toes towards the heels, fingers towards the heels, heels directly underneath the knees. Knees are about hip width distance. And keeping those knees nice and steady. Inhale, reach the hips up. Exhale, lower the hips down. Continue, inhale up. Exhale down.
Lift those hips up. Inhale. Hold the breath, push the hips up. Exhale, roll the hips down. Let's tuck the knees into the chest, rock side to side. Let's actually make circles with the knees, massaging out that sacrum. A little back between the hips. And when you're ready, switch directions of your circles. And let's lower the legs down straight. Laying flat on the back. Bring the hands, tuck them under the hips a little bit, palms face down. Flexing the feet, we're going to inhale the right leg up, exhale right leg down. Inhale left leg up, exhale left leg down. Keep going. Inhaling up, exhaling down, switching legs. Warming up our, oh my gosh, the name is hip flexors. And do one more on each side. And then we're going to bring the right knee into the chest. Left leg long. And on your next exhale, bring that right knee over to the left. Look to the right. Supine twist. Extend that right arm out long if you want. I flip the palm up and press the nails into the ground. And on your next inhale, unwind. Exhale, bring that left knee in, right leg long. Doing the twist right now because I shouldn't be doing twists. Being pregnant. And on your next inhale, bring that knee back. And exhale, bring that foot down so you're lying flat on your back. Palms face up. Display the feet. And we're going to just start inhaling and exhaling through our mouth and nose. So you're going to inhale through, try to do both the mouth and nose, almost like you're like snoring. Like you're in a deep sleep. Nice deep inhales through the nose and mouth. Exhale through the nose and mouth. First step, nice deep breaths. Try to relax as much as you can. And on your next exhale, bring the feet together. Point the toes. You can bring the hands underneath the hips a little bit like we did before, palms face down. We're just going to lift the heels about 6 inches off the ground. Breathe here, holding here. Try to press the lower back into the mat. Breathe. Try your best to keep both feet up. If you really, really can't, just bring one foot down, one foot up. And hold, then pressing the lower back into the mat. But try as much as you can. Try to get both feet off the mat. Because it says about 45 seconds, this will make you really angry. So this is kind of balancing that anger, kind of igniting it a little bit. You're putting a lot of pressure, which is also good. You're adjusting the navel point. One more minute. Sometimes in order to relieve inner anger, you got to get a little angry. It's got to come out. So breathe, push yourself. And keeping those legs up, we're going to begin a breath of fire through the mouth. So stick out the tongue. I'm not going to join in too much because I really shouldn't be doing too much breath of fire or too much navel work, really. So you get to enjoy this one. We're going to give her a minute and a half. So try your best. Again, you can alternate feet up and down. Big line tongue up. Excellent. Less than a minute. $30 seconds. Almost done. Five seconds. And inhale, keep the legs up. Hold the breath. Exhale, lower the legs down. Flip the palms up to the sky. Relax here. Breathe here. And let's lift up the legs to 90 degrees. Palms flat on the mat. We're just going to start beating the ground. Keep going. Really hit the ground. It says begin to beat the ground with your hands using all the anger you can achieve. Beat hard and fast. Get the anger out. One more minute. Keep going. bring the knees into the chest, wrap the arms around the shins, pulling the knees into the chest. Exhale. We're going to begin inhaling through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. Nice deep breaths. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. This is called pranayam. I think that's how you pronounce it. Bayar meaning stone. And it says it can make even a stone head think right. Less than a minute left. And inhale. And exhale, rock up and down on the spine. Get that momentum. Come all the way up to seated. And we're going to sit on our heels. If that's not comfortable, you can take a pillow and kind of sit on the pillow in between your heels if that works. But if you want to do the full posture, we're going to sit in celibate pose, which is actually in between the heels. So if this is hard, it hurts your knees or your feet in any way, just sit on the heels. That's fine. So celibate pose, and then we're going to grab and cross the arms over the chest or slightly under the chest, right by the rib cage. You're going to press your arms into your rib cage. So really squeeze the rib cage nice and tight. This is called Bahan Bund, so stone lock. We're going to inhale here. Exhale, bring the forehead towards the mat. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. It says you're supposed to move about up and down like every 2 seconds. So 2 seconds to move up and down. So it's kind of fast. Don't forget to squeeze that rib cage. A minute left. Last 30 seconds. Try to move double time, or faster at least. And inhale up. Hold the breath, roll the eyes out there. Pull up on the root lock, the pelvic floor. And exhale, relax. Bring the hands, arms away from the chest. Bring the legs out in front of you. Shake them out. And when you're ready with open palms, we're just going to start hitting up and down the legs. Try to hit hard. Don't hurt yourself, but it's almost like a re-massage, self-massage. Let's move up to the hips, lower back, the belly. And let's move up to the chest and the arms, down the arms, the chest, the shoulders, back. Armpits, get down the chest. And top of the head, around the head, even the face a little bit, gently. Last 10 seconds with the rest of your body, all up and down the body, any spot that you might have missed. And a nice deep inhale. Hold the breath gently, and exhale, come to seated, easy pose. And then we're gonna come push ourselves up to standing with the feet about hip width distance. And then we're gonna just lean forward, bring the hands towards the mat, put a little bend in the knee, and make sure there's a nice straight flat back. So straight line from the crown of your head to your tailbone, nice flat back. Just breathe here. This posture helps with some, forced circulation, basically. If you get lightheaded or dizzy, just sit down. Take a break. But make sure to put a little bend in the knee. Don't lock the knees out. We're going to be here for 3 minutes. We're over a minute in. So. Thirty seconds. Cobra, so hips on the ground, feet behind you. And you can either be in Cobra with the palms down, or you can come into Baby Cobra, which is the
Elbows underneath the shoulders. Try to bring the feet together if you can. Chin up. Breathe deeply here. Shoulders away from the ears. Open up the chest. And let's just start circling the head. Pick a direction, circling the head around. And switch directions of those circles. And neutral head. We're going to start kicking the floor with our feet. Nice deep breaths. Nice deep inhale. Keep kicking and exhale. And let's push back to child's pose. Breathing into the lower back here. And let's walk the hands towards the knees. We're going to come up sitting on the heels. And then let's actually all just come down into easy pose. So cross the legs in easy pose. Cross-legged or wherever's comfortable. And we're going to finish up with it's called Sat Kriya. It's a posture. It's actually a Kriya in itself, but it's a Kriya within a Kriya. We're going to bring the arms up over the head, clasp the fingers down except the pointer finger. So pointer fingers together, nice and straight, shoulders away from the ears, elbows nice and straight, spine nice and straight. And closing the eyes down. And we're going to begin chanting Sat Nam. And when you say Sat, you're going to pull up on everything. So pulling up on that root lock, pulling the belly button up and in. And then on Nam, you're going to just release everything. So it's kind of, I'll show you. It's like Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Join in whenever you like. Sat Nam. 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 Nam. Sat 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 Nam.
Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Inhale. Breathe here. Splaying the feet, hands nice and wide, palms open to the sky. Tuck the chin into the chest slightly, keeping that back of the neck nice and long. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Again, inhale. Nice big sigh. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Release your jaw into your inner ear. Relax your eyes in their sockets. Relax the sutures of your skull, your spine. Let them relax. You're done doing work. Begin to start deepening your breath. Wiggling your fingers and toes. Winding your wrists and ankles. And let's take the biggest inhale you take, the biggest stretch you take, and then reach the arms up over the head. Flex point the feet. And then let's bring the knees into the chest, but let's bring the arms up and kind of the legs up so you're kind of almost like you're on all fours on your back. And then we're just going to start shaking the body. So just shake your limbs. And shake your head if you want. Just shake. Shake, 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 shake. Yeah, and then bring the knees into the chest. Inhale. And exhale. Let's start rocking up and down on the spine. Get all that momentum to come up to seated pose. Unless, if you are comfortable, you can stay in seated pose, or if you're comfortable sitting on your, it's just called lion's breath. So you're going to place the fingertips on the mat, and then your palms are kind of on your knees here. So you're sitting nice and tall, though, shoulders away from the ears. And you're going to start just by keeping your mouth slightly open, tongue slightly out, like you're tired. And fix on a point right in front of you with your eyes. And then what we're going to do is we're going to inhale through our mouth and our nose. And exhale, we're going to hold the breath, but we're going to stick our tongue out as far as we can and bug the eyes. So it looks really strange, and hold the breath for as long as you can, sticking your tongue out and bulging the eyes. And then you're also lifting your hands here, so flexing those hands. And then when you can't hold the breath anymore, just let it out. Release the hand fingertips down and return back to that neutral tongue out. And breathing. So let's just try it one more time. We're going to inhale through the mouth. When you can't anymore, exhale and release. So that's lion's breath. You can do that 3 or 4 times. If you're feeling some frustration, it's also really good it's a really good breath for teenagers. If you're having some difficulties with teenagers. Let's bring our hands in prayer on our chest. Eyes closed down. Take a few breaths here. Hoping you're able to alleviate any anger and frustration as it comes up. Move through emotions as they come up. Remind yourself not to bottle them up. Push them down. And love to all, light to all, peace to all. Taking a nice deep inhale. Bring the forehead towards the mat. Satnam. Thank you so much for joining me. And I will see you next time. Thank you.